A calendar of Saturn and Uranus has been revealed. 28.0 brings bugs to the special bar. 6.2.6 boss fight and much more. What is going on with the autocomplete? And rare 6-star champs are coming to the game. Yes, once again I have to shield myself from the bugs, and quite apt that I'm wearing kind of like... But enough of that pointless dribble, because we've got a jam-packed show deep diving a lot of the stuff that's dropped over the last 24 hours, things that Kabam have yet to update and have updated us on when it comes to the autocomplete, the bugs, the 6.2.6 champion boss fight, and many more things that are just generally wrong with 28.0 update. Didn't see that coming, did we? Also, just before we get into the thank yous and the newsy type section, please consider hitting the like button and as well as subscribing with post notifications on all if you don't already do that for the channel. Massive thank you to those that come out each and every day to support the channel through the means of watching, getting involved in the comment section and much more. Thank you to my subscribers, notifiers and the community at large. And also a massive thank you goes out to those that support through the medium of Patreon and YouTube membership. Thank you to those that support through those means, and those names will be on screen at the moment. And finally, thank you very much to those that support through Twitch subbing and as well Twitch Prime. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can give a free Twitch sub by converting through the means of what's in the description and as well on screen in a moment. But thank you to those that do support through over on Twitch. It is very kind of you to do so. And also streaming wise, I didn't stream yesterday because a lot of stuff came up, but I should be live streaming tonight a little bit of Uncollected, which might be on Twitch, and then we're back on YouTube for some more Uncollected grinding on Thursday, so look out for that. Okay, our first story up is a little bit of a helpful thing for players. Now go to the links in the description if you do want to see another version of this, and this is done by Chronic and distributed by Marvel Contest Champions Trucos. Go and check out Trucos, links in the description. But this gives you a full list of immunities and things when it comes to like shrugs off. This is really handy for preparation for a lot of players, and I do strongly recommend it, especially with a lot of champions like Airwalker coming out where you'll need to shrug off those Dark Tide debuffs, and champions like Rogue, like Aegon, like so many others has got things like Tenacity, but just shrug off abilities can be incredibly helpful when interacting with a lot of champions in the game. Go and check this out. Our next story is Marvel Insider. If you haven't already, make sure to grab your points if you are doing this particular scheme. There will be a new one which we'll go over on Friday's edition and see what has changed from the reward standpoint and what's new in Marvel Insider. Next up, and it's preparation for week 2 is upon us of the boss rush. As you can see on screen at the moment, the champions that we're going to be facing off against will be Ebony Maw, Annihilus, Cull Obsidian, Namor, Invisible Woman and Human Torch. Prepare your counters. I've come up with a few ideas and I'll probably be having to look at the nodes first as to will I need to take actually very random champions in. Those are very much things that we have to wait until later on, but there's a lot dropping later on to consider, like the new event, not to mention the Herald difficulty, and yes, the boss rush. So yeah, lots on. I'm sure as well there'll be many people asking where Variant 5 is. Kabam normally put this out either the Wednesday after the event going live, which will either be next Wednesday, or it will be the mid-Wednesday, so the Wednesday after that. Because, you know, we don't want a load of content in one day so that people can 100% it in 24 hours, which normally is the case. And sticking with the story of 28.0, and now I have to sing, hey, what's wrong with you? You're looking kind of scuffed to me. Yes, indeed. 28.0 is looking kind of scuffed. It really is. So firstly, I thought this was a normal feature that was associated with the game, and that was the power bar. Now you can see in the bottom parts where the special button is, it's got this kind of like darker discoloration every time you're filling up a bar. It's like got what, a darker color rather than its normal appearance, which is normally, well, you know, green, a nice yellow, and finally a nice red color. And many players were taken to the forums to say, hey, is this a problem? Is this a new feature? It looks kind of weird. The thing is, for me, when I saw Airwalker's deep dive, which is obviously done by Dave, I was like, hey, is this like a new feature? It's like, okay, if it's a new thing, but it is a bug. And the confirmation is on screen at the moment saying, hey there everyone, the team is aware of this visual issue and is working on a fix for it. Although one player said here that theirs is absolutely fine, which, I don't know, things are weird at the moment, aren't they? You're also probably wondering what the heck is going on with this autocomplete thing. Something that I was looking forward to testing out yesterday was autocomplete. See how it stacks up, whether or not it is really good to just go, right, I can just autocomplete the entirety of one specific difficulty of the daily, how it works, the fundamentals, the pluses, the minuses of this kind of thing. Yeah, what's going on? Well, many of you went to the forums to ask such the question, with Kabam Boo and old Bull saying, hey folks, autocomplete is on the way. Please keep an eye out for it later this week. We apologise for any confusion, and as always, we appreciate your patience and so glad you're here with us. Keeping on being awesome. Cheerio! Ah, yes, we love a bit of Kabam Boo, but as well, I am missing sassy Kabam Mike. Just missed that bitchy sass. Oh, and whilst I've been recording Marvel Contest of Champions news, it does seem that there has been the autocomplete gone live, which is always how it goes sometimes. So yeah, like I see autocomplete is here. You just click auto on this stuff. So I'll give an example here. Like we'll just click auto there for that one, autocomplete to get that with that energy, and then you just click it. Obviously I'm not going to waste the energy because I've got to use that for something else, but yeah, that's how that's done for the dailies, and there has been an announcement for it which is in your inbox currently at the moment. So this forum post sprung up as of yesterday, and yeah, to be serious about this, it isn't good. So as the player says here, the AI got really messed up. After a 5-hit combo, the opponents will just stand there without blocking and then start running towards you. It's like the whole game has become like Map 5 Doom bots. Many players came out in support of this with lots of different information and experiences. Someone posted a seating video yesterday where sites at between 340 and 355 that it's definitely there. Not to mention other areas of the game from Alliance Quest right the way through to experiences here. This Heimdall fight is another example. At 7 seconds in, you can see this after the 5-hit combo, which is there, and then the champion just goes all kind of funny and just doesn't kind of like function the same, like kind of leads in the way. If you remember that old MODOK issue and champions that were staying in their block, kind of not really doing much and being very passive and weird, very Map 5 Doombot-ish, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Kabam Boo has requested some info as to like where this is encountering, so if you can, please oblige, but this feels like more of a generic type thing. Oh, and speaking of Kabam Mike, here he is in response to Gestress, who says 100% AI is acting strange. Don't try to tell us otherwise. We're the players and we experience it firsthand daily, so give us some credit. AI is running at you after a combo instead of blocking, dashing back. This is not normal. I encountered this in 6.2.6 while exploring. This is occurring in every fight. Kabam Mike's response is, we didn't say it's not acting weird, but it's not that it's not a change. We're looking into it, but need the information that Boo asked for earlier so that we can determine what the issue is. Now there's a fantastic deep dive which I welcome you to go and check out in the link in the description from DNA 3000, who basically goes over the little things from the minute details of the AI's interaction, from the flinchings which the character does, from the giveaways of the hand movements as to where the content has been similar from Arena, where the AI has acted in similar fashions, and other things in very kind of insightful and intrinsic nature. This particular post has garnered a lot of attention, and especially with this being such a fundamental part of the game. You are fighting against an AI. If the AI is not working as intended, or is not fair, or feels like it's working as a normality, then you notice the things that are more frustrating, like moving out towards an enemy when it looks like it is passive or static like this, and you're like, oh great, I've just eaten a special attack because that's what they're waiting to do. The hit into block countered by special is still a thing today, and so many other factors that just make that this is something that needs to be dealt with ASAP for all of our sakes. And sticking with the scuff of 28.0, the boss fight of 6.2.6 that was meant to be nerfed, but still has no retreat, and a few other things wrong with it. So yes, as of the update going live, yeah, no retreat was still on. Now, good to see that, and it's something that I think Kabam got sorted. This was brought to the attention of Kabam, who have said that they're going to be looking into this, and that the fix for this no retreat will be out soon. And I can confirm that no retreat seems to be removed from this, which I believe kinetic transference was the replacement for it. So it has gone, thank God. And we stay in game for the new calendar that's just come in. He Hungers, which is this Galactus Favor thing. So yeah, the little planets that allow you to do a difficulty of the Herald's Quest. Yay. Also, if you didn't see my video yesterday, amazing news. We're going to see some very rare 6 stars coming to the game, like Archangel, Gwenpool, She-Hulk, and so many others. I think some people will be excited about a 6-star Thor. Not to mention, as well, She-Hulk, yeah, absolutely. So many champions there, 6-star related. How to get these, I don't know if they'll be put into a 6-star featured or indeed a 6-star basic. It's hard to know at the moment because there's not really much information. And where this comes from, again, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if this came from a 28.0 update, a changelog, or something like that. Either way, this is definitely happening, and you can see the markers of those champions in game as we showed yesterday. If you go into game, go down to click 6 stars and Archangel, as well as the others mentioned on screen at the moment. This is amazing, but no 6-star Quake. Is that going to happen? No, I doubt that's going to happen. Where's my 6-star Blade, for God's sakes? And now on to our final story, which is Arena Predictions. Doctor Strange, which Kabam Exhibit refers to as a she, I feel is going to go for about 40 mil. It may even go a lot higher than that, but it's one of these weird champions because it's more of a collector's item. Yes, there's some practical usage, but it's definitely not up to the same value as it once was. But a 200 signature version, I can imagine, will put in a lot of work for you, depending if you want to be that person to invest in that for whatever reason. Either way, the 4-star, I'd reckon to go for about 6 mil flat. And, well, probably drop a lot lower than that, but 6 mil flat, let's go with. And then Longshot, I think it's going to go for about 2.8 mil. That's still a very nice 4-star basic to grab, especially for a lot of players that are doing a lot of content. I like that champion, but I would prefer to have it awakened and a lot of signatures if I wanted to tap into that nullifying ability. But if you're not all about nullifying ability and just want to put a lot of incinerate damage, a lot of passive incinerate damage, then go for that champion. And good luck in the grind over the weekend. Yes, that has been Marvel Contest of Champions news for Wednesday. Thank you very much for watching. This may have been premiered, so have a lovely day, whatever you're going to do. Make sure to catch the catch-up of this if it goes out as a video. Check out some recent content up here. I've got the shield around the wrong way, but I'm protecting myself from bugs, and also some other stuff down there. And I'll see you later on for the live stream and lots of content today. Goodbye and God bless.